story at 5.
Yes, Mrs. Evans, I am well aware that you are Cassie's housekeeper and not her mother, but I was just wondering if Cassie got the message I left earlier. She did? Okay. Well, look, I'm still at Wanda. She hasn't come here yet, so if you could just tell her when... Right. Please, just tell her that I'm at Wanda's. Yes. Thank you very much, Mrs. Evans. Thank you.
Well, that's what happens. You hurt people, they stay away.
You know, that was a private conversation. Now, why is it that you have so much difficulty with the concept of privacy?
Your fight for privacy is having a very public effect on me and my career.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I just had a very disturbing phone call.
What I needed is moral support today.
Yeah, well, wouldn't it be easier like to carry around a wallet-sized photo or something?
Hi, am I too late?
Tina.
Oh, look who just showed up. Yeah, well, I couldn't leave my partner when you needed me. You are still my partner, aren't you?
You bet.
Great.
How you doing? Alex, get ready. The collection's coming.
Rogan, you know what to do.
Yep. Okay, come on.
Wait. What are you doing? Who's the man with the glasses?
That's Dr. Byrne. He's the genius in charge.
Wait, there's got to be a mistake. You know you can't see squat on those little bitty slide things.
Nope. No, Luna, it's definite. Duke is Kevin's son.
Hell.
Well, Look, I slept with Kevin and Max just a couple weeks apart, and I must have added wrong. Okay, oh, God, I can't believe this.
Oh, gosh. Well, I guess it's good that Max is positively out of the picture.
This whole thing is such a huge mess, and it is all my fault.
Sweet Pea, look, you just made a human mistake.
I just got over dealing with the fact that Max is going to be a part of our lives forever, and now we got the Kevin thing
Now,
back.
just hang on here, Jason. We got to be a good support system here for Leanne.
Look, no, I'm behind you, whatever you do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh, what she's gonna do is she's gonna talk to me about my son.
Thank you. So, Dad, your last lecture was canceled.
That's what the dean of the university said.
And no explanation.
Not from him. A friend of mine in the history department said that the trustees were agitated, as she put it, because of my connection to you. Now, if you just go public...
Now, look, Dad,
and
I sympathize with your position here, but I am not going to be bullied into compromising my conscience.
What would have happened in Normandy?
Oh, come on
Just
now.
listen to
Don't
me
do
for a
this.
minute.
Don't
If the
do
boys
this.
in those landing craft had said conscience won't allow us to fight Hitler, we'd be arguing in German right now.
All right, let's play it your way. What have the Carpenters always fought for? Principle.
World War II wasn't fought so you can champion homosexuality.
I'm not doing that, Dad. What I'm doing is fighting for freedoms. The freedom of a person to keep a private life private. A matter of personal conscience, unless, of course, it hurts someone.
Your stand is hurting me, or is that the point? You want to hurt me?
No, this has nothing to do with you, Dad. This has to do with me. This is my fight. It belongs to me.
When you brought the Carpenter name into it, you made it our fight, and I'm here to tell you I resent the hell out of you for dragging me into it.
You know, isn't modern technology amazing? Just a while ago, I was taking photographs of the Cleopatra Jewels at the Landview Airport, and what, a cheese sandwich and a couple of cups of coffee later. I mean, they're right here in front of me. It's amazing.
Kane, I want to go to the museum with you. I want to be part of the heist.
Honey, I told you, I've got to have you watching my back while I double-cross Alex. You know she's going to double-cross me.
Kane, come on.
Look, you've got to trust me on this, all right? We're going to frame Alex for stealing the jewels, and we're going to send her away forever. All right, now, are you up for this?
Yes, I'm up for it. I already told you. I have my whole outfit, basic black, head to toe.
Yeah?
I'm ready.
You know something? Right in this light, you are so stunning and beautiful, I don't think I can control myself. No, I don't. Come here.
Dear Dr. Byrne, my name is Alex Hester. I am the woman who literally fell into you this morning at the airport. I am taking the liberty of writing because I am a major contributor to the Grandview Historical Museum and am very excited about your upcoming exhibit of Cleopatra's jewels. Egyptology is my passion, although I am only an amateur. I do have in my possession a tiny lapis lazuli statue of the Egyptian goddess Isis from the tomb at Busiris of the king of the First Dynasty. I would very much like your opinion on it. Could you join my statue and me for a cocktail at my penthouse, 6 o'clock this evening? Please say yes. Stay for dinner if you're free, and do dress casually. P.S. Forgive my impetuousness, but I feel we already have so much in common.
Leanne, you used me. And you used Max to make me...
No, I didn't. I just didn't know.
Well, either you knew the Duke was my son and you lied to me to keep me from fighting a custody battle, or you did think that it was Max's and you played me like a fool. Pick one.
Can't a person make an honest mistake, Kevin?
An honest person can, yeah.
Kevin, when you and I were together, I swear to you that my feelings were genuine.
Genuine what?
I cared about you. I still care about you.
I'm touched.
I made a commitment, Kevin. I made a commitment to our marriage and our family, and I held to that commitment up until the very last moment that I knew that it would never work out.
As if that ever really mattered at all. As if you really cared about my feelings ever.
Kevin, please, I'm
Spare me,
sorry.
all right? The only thing you're sorry about is being caught for being the liar that you are.
Why won't you at least listen to me explain?
I am sick of explanations. Now, Max, on the other hand, that is a story I can't wait to hear what you say to him.
What she says about what?
Well, I'll let the lady do the honors.
Leanne? What's Kevin talking about?
So, how come Kane is so suddenly welcoming Landfair?
Oh, well, because I think that Vicky saw how wonderful he was with the kids, and I don't know, I just think that whole affair at Bo and Sarah's engagement party kind of turned the corner on the family's feelings for him.
How about your feelings?
My feelings? I think I was sent here to protect Kane.
From what?
From himself. Megan told me. Luna, I had this unbelievable dream. I mean, it wasn't even a dream. It was, Megan told me that I had to watch out. I had to follow my instincts, and I had to protect Kane from himself.
Megan, wait, what? Megan spoke to you?
Yes, I saw her.
Hang on here, honey. Now, this changes everything. A dream from the spirit world is something you ought to listen to.
Yeah? It was more than a dream, Luna. I'm telling you, it was... All I know is that Megan gave me this. I'm telling you, it was more than a dream. This is a feather from her wing.
Oh, my.
I know it. And I wish she would come back. I mean, I have so many questions for her now. This whole thing about me protecting Kane from his own dark side, I don't even know if I can do it. Luna, I don't know. I mean, he's got me involved in something right now that I'm not.
Wait, hold on. What kind of something?
Well, it's the kind of thing that I don't know. It's the kind of thing that makes me scared of what I like because it appeals to my sense that danger is really exciting. What should I do?
Well, I think you ought to listen to what Megan says. If she says that you can save Kane from himself, then maybe I'll be able to save Max from Blair. The goddess sent Megan, Tina, and goddess never makes mistakes.
Please let me come back home.
Duke isn't my son?
No. Max, the tests prove that.
For God's sake, how could you not know?
Look, please, just don't be angry with me, please. I can't stand it anymore, please.
Did you ever really think it was my baby before you needed it to be?
Yes. God, Max, I was sure it was. Look, I don't know. All right, I don't know. Maybe it was just wishful thinking, but I am begging you, please, just try and understand. Okay, because I just don't know what else to do to make it right.
The last few days I felt connected. And I feel like I've lost something I never even had. Kevin knows, right?
Yeah. And now he really is primed to go out for a custody battle.
Can I help?
No, Max, I've already ruined your life.
Kevin's got a hell of a lot more ammunition now that he has proof that he's Duke's father. He could be a lot of trouble. You're gonna need someone to help fight him off.
Look, it's really sweet of you. Okay, it's just not your problem anymore.
Can you afford to pay John Russell?
I'll manage.
Manage. Listen, why don't you let me loan you the money? Lawyers are very expensive. Leanne, would you come on, please? Please, if Kevin decides to drag this out, it could cost you a small fortune.
Leanne must think I am just a prized idiot. Imagine her thinking that I believed she married me, knowing that Max was Duke's father. She made this up at the last minute so she could get full custody of Duke.
Kevin, listen to me. You cannot take Duke away from Leanne.
Watch me.
No, no, Kevin. A baby belongs with its mother.
Mom, I love you very much, but frankly, you're wrong here. This baby does not deserve to be with this mother. Leanne is unfit. She does not deserve to raise Duke. They're going to take one look at Jason the waiter, and then at Leanne and Jason as a couple, and I am going to win this case.
No, I want you to hear me out now, all right? I understand Leanne. I understand what she is going through. You know that when I was young, I lost Megan, don't you? My father took her away from me, and I lost all those magical years of her childhood. Let me tell you something. There is nothing on this earth that is worth the pain that you are about to cause her. Don't do this to Leanne, please. She's a young mother. Don't take her baby away from her. It's too cruel.
Mom, I don't understand your attitude here. Not too long ago, in this very house, you told me that Leanne didn't even deserve to be a Buchanan.
Oh, I never said that,
Well, you
Kevin.
sure tried to change her, though, didn't you? And now, you say you understand her.
Darling, my opinion of Leanne and whether or not you two should have been married has nothing whatsoever to do with this custody case.
Well, it's obvious I am getting zero support here, so I am going to go somewhere where I can get some. I'll be at Grandpa Ace's.
Oh, great. Oh, God, Megan, help him. Please, help him.
Now back pain doesn't have to ruin another night's sleep. Introducing Doan's PM. Doan starts with a unique...
Good evening.
Hi, Dr. Byrne. Please come in. It was so dear of you to come for dinner. Lodge, would you please come and take Dr. Byrne's coat?
No. Well, this ain't true. It can't be.
Yeah, can't? What can't?
Carlo, I mean, Mr. Hester, I never touched her. I swear to God.
Yeah, my name isn't Carlo. You've obviously confused me with somebody else. Oh.
Right.
Here. I am Dr. Mortimer Byrne.
No, sure you are. No, I got it. No problem.
Perhaps I should...
No, please, please, Dr. Byrne, stay. Bulge, would you take Dr. Byrne's coat?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
No, my pleasure, my pleasure. Kitchen, now, right now, please. You have to excuse Mr. Hackman. He has this very strange sense of humor. Would you like to have an oyster?
Oh, Mrs. Hesser, I'm highly allergic to shellfish of any type.
How about some champagne, then?
The effects of alcohol on my system, Mrs. Hesser, are tantamount to poison.
Oh.
My mother instilled in me at an early age the habit of packing my own food.
Of course.
Mrs. Hesser, I'm very anxious to see the ISIS statue you referred to.
Yes, it's upstairs. I just thought that maybe we could leave business until later because I have this feeling that we have so much to discuss. Dr. Byrne, do you think it would be all right if I called you Mortimer?
I really don't know what to say.
Where are you from?
Oklahoma City? Mrs. Hesser, I would like to see if the ISIS statue has been subjected to any kind of thermoluminescence.
Are you
if
sure that you are not related in any way to the Hesser family, A-E-H-E-S-S-E-R?
No, I'm aware of the nomadic Egyptian tribe Jesus, who have journeyed through the southern Alexandria for many, many centuries.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're lovely people. Would you please have a seat anywhere? Of course you'd sit there.
May I have a glass of water?
Yes.
Do you have distilled?
Nothing but. I am just so happy that you could accept my invitation today. You see, I am mesmerized by Cleopatra, and so this exhibit that you're showing is just very, very exciting to me. Do you have a large staff around your exhibit?
4, 5 trusted people.
I feel that it must be so incredible, the satisfaction and pride you must get out of escorting these beautiful objects.
Egyptology and ancient relics are my universe.
Then we have something in common. Jewels are the most important thing in my life.
They are?
Mm-hmm. To Cleopatra. And to miracles.
Okay, now Alex will be in the video room distracting the guard while I run over to the exhibition room.
Right.
Where I will remove the previously unscrewed heating duct cover from the wall.
Okay, wait, now this is where you said inside the heating duct there's going to be an extension rod with a
with
photo
the
of
picture
of the
jewels.
That's
to
so
trick
great.
the video camera. Isn't that exactamundo, my love? It's great, isn't it?
Yes.
Then, I'm going to scoop up the jewels, and I head directly to the heating duct.
Great. Where am I?
You're going to be at the other end of the heating duct by the entrance.
Outside.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now, Tina, I told you, you need to keep an eye on in case some of Alex's gang shows up to block the heating duct, honey. Now, look, that's it, all right? Now, when I get to the heating duct, I've got a little cord attached to the extension rod. I'm going to yank that. It'll drop the picture, set off an alarm, all right? Then, we dump the jewels by the entrance to the museum. We take off.
Okay, so where's Alex going to be?
Aha.
Uh-huh.
This is the brilliant part, my love. You see, she will be trapped in a video room because of a special spring lock I've already put on the door.
That is brilliant.
Yes, I must say so.
So what you're saying to me is that the jewels will look like they've been dropped by one of Alex's men in flight.
Amazing. You know, it's like we're psychically connected, you know, synchronous, like a pair of Swiss watches ticking together, you know, because that is exactly the plan, my love.
Kane, I can't wait. I can just see all the scarabs and the gold all over the place. It's gonna be beautiful.
Tina, darling?
Yes, King, darling, what?
We're only pretending to steal the jewels.
Right. I know that.
We want Alex to go to jail, right?
Right.
So we can't keep any of the jewels, okay?
Right. Kane, I really want to go into the museum with you. I want to be part of it.
It's not just me. You're hurting everyone, including the congregation you're supposed to be helping.
Well, I think I happen to be helping the congregation by fighting for the right to privacy.
There are a lot of your congregation want no part of this.
What do you want me to do, Dad? What do you want me to do? You want me to put my tail between my legs and run away? Is that what you want? You want me to teach them to be a coward?
Carpenters have never been cowards.
No, well, you seem pretty concerned with what other people are thinking about you right now.
I happen to have a service record that attests to my character. I have always performed my duty.
Well, as a man of God and as leader of this parish, I, too, have a duty.
There is a difference between being brave and being pig-headed. Now, your fight for privacy is going to have to take a second position to a higher obligation to your congregation. End the silence. Tell the bishop, tell the vestry you are not homosexual. Unless, of course, you are.
Now, let me explain to you what my silence tells the vestry and the parish and the bishop. It tells them that that is not a legitimate question when it's in the form of an accusation. Are you listening to me?
It is a legitimate question, and I will not allow you to destroy your...
What are you talking about? Allow? What are you talking about? Allow? What do you think I am? You think I'm some kind of 10-year-old kid here? Let me tell you who I answer to, Dad. I answer to God. I answer to myself, and not to you. And if you can't understand that, we don't have a thing to talk about anymore. You...
Kevin, when Blair hears what a helpless fool Max Holden's been, once again, I am so proud of you, boy. You are fit to carry the Buchanan name.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Now, one of my investigators has been checking on a Leanne Demarest, and I'm going to prove to the world what an adulteress she really is. Affidavits, 7 from Rhodey's, 5 from Wanda's place. These people swear they saw Jason Webb and Leanne together, kissing, touching, sneaking up to that Jason's hole-in-the-wall room. Black and white, Kevin. This is the time for your sweet revenge, and you have one weapon at your disposal. Me.
Well, thank you, Grandpa. Because these statements will prove that Leanne deserves every charge I'm bringing up against her.
And I'm going to make sure the little tramp pays for what you did to you. You see, Kevin, I told her once, she ever hurt you, I will eat her alive. And damn it, I will.
Thank you.
Back to the kitchen, Bulge. Bulge. He's very loyal.
He's also very big. Unlike the Egyptian deity Ninshubar, who's reputed to have been 4'3" at the age of 46.
So, you feel secure about the safety of the jewels?
Oh, Mrs. Hester. If anyone comes near them, a motion-sensitive alarm system is tripped and a steel cage drops down Houdini himself couldn't get out of. And we have several dozen TV monitors in the building. Care for a carrot?
No, thank you. My eyes are perfect. Do you think it would be a good idea to, put a
spring alarm on each individual piece of the collection just in case that cage fails?
Spring alarm, yes, Mrs. Hester. Oh, Mrs. Hester, how astute of you. Yeah, yes, how very, very astute of you. I will have to present it to my staff in the morning. Oh, yeah, I'm very grateful, Mrs. Hester.
Do you have any other interests, any other passions?
Eggs.
Eggs?
Mm-hmm. To be specific, ostrich eggs.
What are they symbolic of?
No, Mrs. Hester, they're not symbolic of anything. They're my hobby. I slice them open delicately around the center and then fill them with miniatures of my own design. And then decorate or hand paint the outside.
Did you bring one with you?
I don't take them anywhere. They're far too precious.
You're right. It's important to take care of precious things, especially the Cleopatra collection. Please don't forget to add a spring alarm to each individual piece because I just couldn't stand the thought of any grubby-handed thief putting his hands all over your jewels or your eggs. Could you?
Okay, past. What is this? What is that? What is this? I cannot read this. Where's all the normal stuff like your name and your address and your social security number? That I can do. Okay. Thank you for the sample, Leanne. So this doesn't look like anything on this page. And what is this? Previous job reference. Does not look like anything over here. Nothing. This is stupid. Oh, Leanne, dude, you guys are in great hands now. I'm taking great care of you.
Kevin, my boy, it's always good to have an ace in the hole, even if you don't play it. I've been saving these for a rainy day, and it looks like the storm clouds are forming. Feast your eyes in that little collection.
What are these?
Oh, think of it as a gift from grandpa to grandson.
Oh, my God. When were these taken?
Ain't they something?
Look, Grandpa, I don't think I'm really ready to be dealing with these right now.
No. You're gonna deal with it, boy, because you have to. That's what makes you a man. And you will do it without flinching. The other side sees you flinch, sees a moment of weakness. Listen to me. You're out of the ball game. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. It's just... I want you to understand, I have some feelings for Leanne.
Feelings? Get rid of them. They get in the way. How many feelings do you have for you? Getting down and dirty behind your back. Think about it, Kevin. Think what she did to you. Doesn't that make you damn angry?
Yes, of course it does.
Then take these. Take some action. This is your winning ticket. Nothing counts in this world except winning.
All right, but I just don't think that I need these to win.
You going soft on me?
No!
Then take them. Those photos. The evidence we got against Leanne Demarest. I guarantee you win that custody fight.
Later this week at the vestry meeting, I'm going to say exactly what I'm saying now. Your private life is nobody's business but your own, so don't back down, Andrew.
I won't. And believe me, I can't, not now.
Good.
Vicki, I appreciate your support so much. Maybe, maybe, you'll turn some people around. I would like that.
Your father.
I tried talking to him. It's hopeless.
Well, I know he doesn't agree with you.
I almost don't care if he agrees with me, as long as he would hear me, recognize my right to have a point of view that's a little bit different from his.
He might come around eventually.
Yeah, that's what Megan said.
Megan had a lot of faith and a lot of courage. You know, after I left you earlier, when I went to her grave, I found this on her grave. It was wonderful. It was as if she was standing right next to me the whole time.
I think she was. Vicky, I had this dream, and Megan came to me and she said, don't give up on the things you believe are right. It gave me so much hope, and she said that the people who truly love me will stay by my side all the way.
She wants you to keep faith?
I guess I don't know, maybe I should have figured that out by now, huh?
It's very hard to always practice what you preach.
Vicky, your son said you... I better be going. Thank you. Dad.
Sloan. You know, Andrew, really... Are you all right? Good Lord, why don't you sit down? Come sit.
Some say Isis and her Osiris were mythical, but I believe they, husband and wife, were actual monarchs. When he was absent from the throne, she ruled in his absence because she was powerful. She was a target of those who feared and envied her.
Sounds just like me, doesn't it, darling?
I beg your pardon.
I feel very connected to this woman.
Osiris, her husband, the king, was murdered by conspirators.
Murder?
Assassinated.
There's nothing new, is there?
I don't know. It's not my area of specialization.
What did Isis do?
She went in search of her husband's body, and when she found him, she restored him to life.
Back to life? He was dead and then he wasn't?
It was a miracle.
This is a very touching story to me, Mortimer, because I just recently lost my husband, Carlo Hesser. Maybe you've heard of him.
No, I have no knowledge of that. Isis is a towering figure in Egyptology, a faithful wife and a great mourner.
Just like me.
You're very fortunate. She was an extraordinary woman, Mrs. Hesser. A toast to a lovely evening. I thank you.
And to Isis and Osiris, may they live happily ever after life.
Kevin's gonna fight you all the way, thanks. That means he's going to try and discredit you in the divorce proceedings to try and undermine your case for custody of Duke.
Yeah, I bet he's got big plans for me, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about that too much, Jason. And basically, your connection to Leanne is all he's got. Leanne, listen, I need to know if there's anything else that the Buchanans can dig up against you.
No.
You're sure? You're positive?
Yeah,
I don't want to be surprised.
She said no, okay?
Yeah, well, Asa and Kevin happen to have sworn affidavits from witnesses, from here at Wanda's and from Rhoda.
Time out. What witnesses? Did they actually see anything? I mean, since we were a harmless hug and a peck on the cheek requiring X-rating.
Jason, I'm sorry. That is the way it is.
Yeah, well, it stinks. That's what it is. And it's not true.
Yeah? Well, then you better stay away from Leanne. Look, any improper connection between you two can damage her case. I've hired a couple of investigators to try and find some evidence to counter what these witnesses say. But it's going to take time and it's going to take money.
No, don't worry about the money. We'll get it.
Yeah, well, whatever it takes,
No,
I can
Dad,
handle
look,
it.
I'll work out a payment schedule with you on that.
Listen, John, I've been thinking, and I think there's another way that I can help.
What's that?
Well, it's something that Max couldn't even do for Leanne.
I am telling you, Luna, I woke up this morning, I said to myself, Self, today is the first day of the rest of your life as Luna's best friend.
You did not.
Serenity, you and me, absolutely Vinnie Barbarino, baby. You are my future.
All right, but I know those big old eyes, and I see sadness that little baby Duke get me son.
It simplifies things. Look, there's gonna be a lot of pain down the road the other way. This way, we're partners, and you and me. We're gonna make Serenity Springs boom, bada, boom into millions. You listen to me. You listen to Uncle Max. So I'm gonna take you right there. Besides, think of it the other way. Think of all the money I would have poured into a college fund.
Okay, but I know that you're hurting, and I'm here for you if you need me.
You know what?
What?
Close your eyes.
Why?
I got a surprise for you.
What?
Close your eyes. Close them. Close them.
Oh.
Listen, don't open. Don't peek.
Okay.
Don't pink. Whatever you do. Here we go. Don't. No. Ooh. Here it comes. Ready?
Okay.
Ta-da! Da 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 da. Ha ha ha.
Well, that's fabulous. That's fabulous.
It's yours.
Thank you. Oh boy. Well, we're back, folks, and right now I'd like to send out a special song to my Tar Heel pal at State in the Hog House. This goes out to Butch and Frankie. It's a special request, working on the chain gang. Summer school's here, boys, so hope y'all are working and studying real hard.
Hey, Fruit. Okay, she plays a tune. Go buy yourself some smokes and choke.
Yes.
We finally get Chuck here to open his mouth. Rattler takes us for $50. A girlfriend of yours thinks you're in college? Man, she in for a high voltage shock.
Who are you going to call the most this month?
My dad in New York.
My stockbroker. My 7-year-old grandson who is a genius.
With Sprint's new program, The Most, you'll automatically save on whoever you call the most each month.
My sister Aura.
And with The Most, you'll also save every...
Carlo, darling. Kane and that wretched Tina person are going to take the fall for the theft of the Cleopatra jewels. You taught me well. Darling, what did you think of our Dr. Mortimer Byrne? He was shy and timid, but I saw a spark of potential. Wasn't his resemblance to you uncanny? Did you send him? Did you send him to take care of me, Carlo?
It was this thing that we were doing together for me, which is why we were
John,
spending...
listen, thanks for everything, okay?
Leanne.
No! I'll call you later, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
What are you doing?
Jason, we made a promise to each other, okay? It was a pact. You were going to keep my secret about the baby, and I was never going to tell anybody that you couldn't read.
Yeah, well, what happens when we get to the courtroom and they ask me the big question, why were you and Leanne spending so much time together?
They won't. Because you're not going to testify, Jason. I'm not going to let you. Just like I'm not going to let any of these Buchanans hurt you or anybody else I love.
Sure this is going to work out? I mean, will I get my son?
Don't you worry, kid. Old Ace is on the job. Raise that high.
Thank you, Grandpa.
A toast to my grandson, who became a true Buchanan today. And when old Duke grows up and he hears what his daddy did, he's going to be so proud of you.
How are you feeling?
Much
Vicky, why won't Andrew listen to me?
Listen or agree with you. There's a big difference.
He just doesn't understand. The Carpenter name is at stake.
Sloan, you have spent your life fighting for principles. That's what your whole career has been about.
Andrew and I had this conversation. We got nowhere.
Well, just because it didn't go your way doesn't mean that you got nowhere.
I just can't bear to watch him destroy his life.
But he doesn't think he is, Sloan. You know, I think when you find a purpose, you find your life. And Andrew has a purpose, something that he really strongly believes in. And whether or not you agree with him, I think he's earned the right to your respect. Sloan, our children are all we have. They're the most important things in this world. Please, you've got to give each other more time.
No, there's no more time. I have to set things right with Andrew now. That's all I have is now.
What are you saying?
I'm dying. I don't have much time left. And I had hoped that my final days I'd be at peace with my family. Andrew's destroying that hope.
I'm Sir Chomps-a-Lot. I've lost control. For